Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good work, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Do you know what your purpose in God is? Seek Him and ask Him. Ask Him until He tells you what your purpose is. And when your purpose is revealed to you, diligently seek that purpose, pursue that purpose, become that purpose. Let everything within you be that purpose, and do it with all intentions of God. Hey family, if this is your first time seeing me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And please tell a friend to tell another friend about this channel. Guys, leave comments, hit that like button, and share these videos. Thank you guys for being here. Let me put in a disclaimer for people who are new and don't know me. I'm realizing that by some of the comments that I do get. Guys, my name is Judith. My career name is JAGbyDesign. That's what I'm known by in my industry. People always call me JAGbyDesign, JAGbyDesign. Why is that? It's because I am an interior designer. I'm not an interior decorator. I am an interior designer. So I saw some sweet comments under some of the videos that said, hey, you have a good eye. Basically, they're trying to say, and I should consider being an interior designer. Well, guys, I am. Okay, I have a bachelor's degree in fine arts. I am an interior designer. That is my profession, and that's where my name came from, JAGbyDesign. One of my professors actually gave me that name, and it stuck with me. Hence, I do so much decorating on this channel. And I speak with so much confidence. That's why, because I am an interior designer. Okay? So, for all my sweet new subscribers, just know that the education that I'm giving on here, when I ask you guys to submit your stuff, you're actually submitting it to a professional interior designer. Now, I don't claim to know everything, but I know a lot of stuff, and I like to share my knowledge, okay? So trust the process. So guys, in today's video, we are working on my kitchen. And let me put in another disclaimer. Your girl don't have no clue what she wants this kitchen to look like. I'm going with the flow. And I saw these stems last week at Hobby Lobby, and they were not on sale. And if one thing God taught me is patience, because I had patience for their tail, and I waited and I waited and I waited, and they're 40% off this week. And I got me 6 of them. They were, I think, originally $7.99, and it got the 40% off. Now this stem also is on sale, but I'm here looking at this stem and I'm saying to myself, I think I have this stem already. I think I have it, but I was not in the mood to go and pull out my bin that has all my florals in there. So I got 3 of these, and I'm going to put them inside this vase to give it some height. Now guys, I love this vase so much. I don't know when I'm going to switch this vase out from here. I'm so in love with this vase. This vase has worked for every season. Normally I would look at my vases and say, yeah, for this season, I don't think you're the right vase. Man, this baby right here though, it went through spring, it went through fall, and it's definitely doing the holidays. I love me this vase. So I'm going to give it some extra height so that I can add some drama to the floral arrangement. Now guys, when you're doing this type of stuff, you want to spin, as you add stuff in, spin the jar around so that all sides of the jar, especially if it's in an open space like that, you want all sides of the jar to, your arrangement, you want all sides of your arrangement to look appealing. What I did is I was just standing here, and I think it's because of the placement of my camera, and I wasn't thinking to turn it around. But you're gonna see in the end where I actually came on the side, and I realized on this side was looking really bare. because of where I was standing. That side over there was looking gorgeous. Okay, so you want to always either you rotate or rotate your piece so that you can see how it's looking. Now I'm looking here on the camera and I'm like, this looks fine, but in person you can tell it needed more, right? And then, but my thing was, where do I put the more? And since I couldn't figure that out, my safest place to put the more was in the center. So that is where I'm going to add this last stem. I'm going to add it at center. So guys, let me put in another disclaimer. This is my kitchen. It is not my favorite place of my house because it's half done. The only thing that is done in this kitchen correctly is my countertops. You're gonna see when I turn to the counter again, you're gonna see my backsplash doesn't look right. That's because my backsplash needs to be taken off and put back on correctly. When I installed my backsplash, it had this new technique where I could have used this double stick tape for tiles and put it on. However, the tiles that I have on my backsplash are marble. So because they are marble, I cannot, because they're marble, I can't use that. It's too heavy. Okay, so I need to replace them, and you will see that shortly. So the next thing that I got was these bells. I found these bells at Target Dollar Spot. Like, come through Target. So I got these at the Target Dollar Spot, and I got 2 of them, and right here was looking a little empty. So I wanted to fill up the tray a little bit more because I find some little knickknacks end up in this tray that shouldn't. Every time I come to the kitchen, I have to remove it. So the more I fill the tray, the less space they will have to put stuff. And I really love having stuff inside of a tray on top of countertops like this because it keeps the stuff organized and it creates like a little vignette versus like, just imagine when my paper towel holder was not inside of this tray. Every time I come to the kitchen, I have to put it in the place that I want it to be, because when they use it and move it, it's not centered anymore, and that used to really annoy me. So this right here is just exactly what I need, and it doesn't bother me anymore. So guys, here is my backsplash. You see there's a hole right there with the brown. I had a TV that used to be mounted in my kitchen. I have decided over the time not to put the TV back there again. However, the hole is still there, but I'm not worrying about it because I am about to redo the backsplash. I'm going to take it off. Hopefully I get it done before Christmas, but I'm not going to even say nothing about it because I just know me. I always got something going on and I can't do what Judith needs to do for Judith. Okay, so I got these. I didn't realize that these were garlands, so I got these from Target Dollar Spot as well. And after a while I realized they were garlands, so I ended up cutting them open to do what I needed to get done and how I wanted to place them. So I had gotten these candles as well from Target, and I thought I was going to put them in there, but then they can't fit because the hole wasn't big enough. But then when I realized it was a garland, I had already come up with a whole nother design. So what I'm trying to do, always trying to do, is hide that hole in the wall. I always trying to hide it because I hate to see it, right? So these stems right here are the same stems that I just put in the other jar. And I was going to use them here, but I'm not, they're too big. It's going to be too bulky. It's not, no, I don't want to see that. So I'm not going to use those. And I have to go figure out something. So now I realized that I needed a clear jar and not that colored jar, because I have some pine fillers that I got from the dollar section that I am going to put inside of that. So now this is not a jar. This is an actual cover for a jar. And I saw it and I was like, hey, I can use this. The tool, it doesn't have a bottom, as you will see when I'm adding the fillers to it. I'm saying that to say this. When you have stuff, don't put your stuff to say this is what I can only use it for. Like if it's a candle holder, okay, I can only use this as a candle holder because it's a candle holder. No, you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. You can change it and make it what you want to make it. It's yours. It's your design. It's you being very innovative in what you're doing. So like I said, this is the actual cover for a jar and not a jar. And then you're going to see how I'm going to add these fillers on the inside of it and call it a day. Now, I'm so glad that I am prepping my home for the holidays because this helped me to see what I need and what I don't need. And what I'm realizing is that sometimes we go out and we spend too much doggone money for the holidays buying up all this stuff. Now, I was able to decorate a lot of my home without buying up a whole bunch of stuff like I normally will every year. And then you end up with duplicate and triplicate stuff, okay? Now, the only space in my home that I am seeing where I'm gonna have to go get some stuff is my bedroom. That's why that normally is the first video I would post. When I tell you the idea I have for my bedroom, I don't have what I need to get that done. Yeah. So I don't know when my bedroom is going to get done because I need to go get this stuff and then I have to make stuff and I don't have the time. So I don't know when my bedroom is going to be done, but it's going to be done before Christmas because I have to find time for me, right? But I shopped my home and I had a lot of stuff that I didn't realize I had. And I'm trying to pay attention to what the IRS is saying. They say Americans stop spending. So Judith is trying to be obedient. And I hope you guys are being obedient as well and being very smart with your coins. Okay guys, so you see how that turned out? So I just used that cover as a filler. And it's nice and it's simple. It's not covering the hole as much as I wanted to. But I think that's just me. I know the hole is there, so I'm always looking at it, right? But it's gonna be fine. And someone turned the light over here off under this cabinet. So I gotta get my son to plug it back in for me. I don't know why they touch my stuff, guys. So this is basically gonna be, I can't show you guys the other part of my kitchen where my table is at because I have a sponsorship, that I did over there and it's not approved yet. It has not been approved as yet, so that's why I can't show it. I was hoping they would have approved the video by today, but they have not. So I can't show that section yet, so you will see that section in an upcoming video. Now here I am trying to hide that hole, and I was like, girl, bye. I was like, girl, if you don't take that thing from there looking all stupid. I was like, girl. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add these kitchen towels that I got from Target as well. So I bought 2 of the white and red ones, and then I really like this one that said Happy Holidays on it. And then this one, I couldn't decide which of the 2 to get, whether the Happy Holidays or this one with the, you know, Christmas ornament looking stuff on it. So since I couldn't decide, I decided to just get one of each. I was like, just get one of each, call it a day. And these, I always like to use towels. I think that they help to finish off a space in a kitchen when you use those. So I have recently, I think in the fall, started putting towels on my dishwasher, because I only used to put them on the stove, and to me they're just decoration. The ones on the stove I use, but I normally don't use these over there. But I looked at it and I was like, I have a handle there, it's gonna decorate it more, let me just put it there. And I'm liking it. It worked out pretty well.
No more that sins and sorrows grow, no thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, for as the curse is found, for as the curse is found, for as the curse.
Okay family, this is how my space turned out thus far. I do see some improvements that I want to do. I want to change out the rug that I have on the floor. I need to add a candle right here, so I'm gonna make me a candle to put right here. And I've already put the pearls inside this particular jar right here, so under there looks a little bit different right now. But outside of that, this is how my space turned out, and I am not killing out myself, child. It's the holidays and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Guys, please turn on your notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to receive it. Guys, thank you, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye. Always remember, never let your budget dictate your style, but create a space that you love. Design for life.